Great steep declines in crypto prices over the weekend, adding to double-digit losses for the month so far when it comes to Bitcoin. Mackenzie Sagales has a look at what has been driving those declines. Mac.
Hey, David. It was a brutal weekend for crypto. Bitcoin sank below $93,000 on Sunday, its lowest level since April, extending a slide that has wiped out nearly all of this year's gains. Now, traders are pointing to weak Asia demand, a leveraged unwind, and a rotation into crypto proxy stocks. But now Bitcoin has triggered a death cross. This is a bearish chart signal where the 50-day moving average dips below the 200-day. And that crossover tends to align with market bottoms. But if Bitcoin doesn't bounce back quickly, history shows that it often heads even lower before recovering. That's what traders are watching now, with that fear and greed index still flashing extreme fear, and ETF outflows and whale selling compounding the drawdown. Now, Bernstein does note a shift toward crypto treasury names and AI-linked miners like Core Scientific, pulling liquidity out of spot markets. And then Michael Saylor's Strategy just disclosed that it's made its biggest Bitcoin purchase since the summer. The company now holds more than $48 billion worth of the coin. But shares have slumped, now trading near the value of its holdings, which is a sign that conviction is no longer commanding a premium here. It caps a brutal stretch for digital asset treasury stocks, including Tom Lee's Bitmine Immersion. That is an Ether proxy trade, down nearly 20% in the last 5 trading days. Retail cash, it piled into those names at the highs, only to get blown out when trade tensions escalated in early October. Guys?
Meantime, Mac, there's news of Bezos launching this AI startup where I guess he's also going to serve as co-CEO. What do we know?
So it's called Project Prometheus, and this is Jeff Bezos stepping back into the operator seat for the first time since leaving Amazon. So he's quietly launched this new AI company. That's according to reporting from the New York Times. And this stealth startup is focused on physical intelligence. So basically applying AI to engineer and manufacture complex real-world systems like computers, spacecraft, and cars. We know from that New York Times reporting that they have raised $6.2 billion in initial funding. That includes money from Bezos himself, making it among Silicon Valley's best-funded AI ventures. I will say, though, guys, Prometheus, it is entering a saturated market, but it may be able to carve out a unique niche here at the intersection of robotics, infrastructure, and hardware. Those are industries that Bezos knows well from Amazon and Blue Origin.
Yeah, is there a sense that it will sync up with Blue Origin's business in some fashion?
I mean, you have to imagine that they would be early customers of this product. And it really speaks to this larger flywheel effect where Bezos is capitalizing on existing parts of his empire in the same way that Elon Musk has. You've got SpaceX. And I mean, David, your reporting on this has been excellent, but investing into XAI and a lot of synergies there between the AI parts of their empires with these space ambitions.
Yeah, obviously, it couldn't be in conflict at all with Amazon, right? He's still executive chair.
Precisely. And also it's additive to the Amazon strategy. When you think about the warehouse robotics push that they're looking to make, these lights out facilities where you need very little human oversight, this is a part of those ambitions. Already Bezos knows the warehouse business probably better than most other corporate leaders.
That's so cool. Are the lights really out, Mackenzie? They actually they don't need light.
I think if they realize their full ambitions, like that's the big play here, to really make robotics a part of having to, delever away from having a human workforce run these warehouses. That's something that the New York Times has also been digging into, the fact that they wouldn't have to hire 600,000 humans, at the same time doubling their output in terms of prime shipments. So that's a big ambition here within the next few years, to really have robotics eclipse what's currently being done with these human-led warehouses across the country.
Right. Never thought of that, Sarah. They can actually operate in the dark if they want to. It's all robots, right?
We need light.
We do.
They don't need light.
Yeah, they don't need light. I guess they don't.
All right, Mackenzie, thank you. Mackenzie Sagales.